A woman leaves her child while she is busy on a call. A poor man sees the child and saves him. The child's mother comes running toward the poor man. Another man catches the poor man and says, "You were taking the child away." Hearing the noise, the woman arrives. Then another one comes, and soon many people gather around. The poor man is frightened. A police officer comes and calls the office saying, "Come quickly, we have caught a thief." A man checks the poor man's bag and takes out an MP3 player. He gives it to the woman. She becomes angry and throws it on the ground, breaking it. The poor man sits down, looks at his broken MP3, and starts to cry. Everyone scolds him. The poor man tries to run away, but the police catch him again and bring him back. Everyone says he was taking the child away. The poor man says, No, I was saving the child." Suddenly, the child's father arrives and asks what happened. The wife says this man was taking our child. The husband grabs the poor man and scolds him angrily. The poor man says, "I was saving the child." Another police officer asks, "Did any of you actually see him?" The woman says, "I saw him with my own eyes. He was taking the child." The police officers move aside and talk among themselves. Everyone keeps scolding the poor man. The police officers discuss how to solve this issue because they cannot decide without proper investigation. One police officer looks up and notices a camera. He says, "I will go to the nearby bank and get the footage." He tells the security guard everything and goes inside the bank. Everyone is still scolding the poor man. He stands there worried and surrounded. The police officer quickly returns, pulls the poor man away from the crowd and says, "I have brought the video. He is not a kidnapper." He shows the video to his fellow officer. Everyone becomes shocked. The police officer looks into everyone's eyes one by one and says, "Now, tell me you all said you saw him, but he was actually saving your child. You have falsely accused this poor man, and now you must make up for it." One man picks up the poor man's bag and returns it to him. The woman also puts the broken MP3 in his bag. The police officers remove his handcuffs. A man takes off his coat to help the poor man. Another woman gives him money, and the child's mother gives him a small box with a ring. Everyone stands there ashamed of what they did. The child's father takes out a large amount of money and offers it to the poor man. The police officer says from now on, never accuse anyone without knowing the truth. Always investigate first. The poor man speaks angrily because he is self-respecting. He returns everything they gave him one by one and says, "I don't want anything. Who will pay for the MP3 you broke? Who will take responsibility for that?" He picks up his bag and leaves. Everyone stands there feeling ashamed. Then one police officer runs after him, stops him, takes money from his own pocket, and gives it to him, saying, "This is from me." Sometimes what we see with our eyes can still be false. We should never accuse anyone without knowing the truth. If you liked our video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.